was born and raised in Conneaut, Ohio. My dad and my two sisters still reside there. My sister Mary Beth and her husband Mark Yusko, as well as my sister Judy Kohowski, who lives in one of the group homes on Parish Boulevard. I'm actually her guardian. I wanted to be a judge at 15. I worked at Electric Bay Bakery as the clerk there, and at lunch, Attorney Kaufman would come for lunch, and he'd share the stories with me about the cases that he was working on. I was fascinated by what he was saying, and at that point, at 15, I knew I wanted to be a judge. Did I really know that you had to be a lawyer to be a judge at 15? Probably not, but I did know I wanted to be a judge. I graduated from Conneaut High School in 19-something. I then attended Notre Dame College in South Euclid, Ohio, where I was an undergrad major of communication arts with an emphasis in journalism. Upon graduation, started working at the Star-Beacon right here in Ashtabula County. I started as a writer as well as a photographer. Worked for a couple of years here in Ashtabula for the Star-Beacon, enjoyed it thoroughly, but still knew that I wanted to go on to law school. So I did. I applied to several law schools, got into a few, but accepted at University of Akron School of Law, where I started attending there as a full-time student. And that's when I started working in juvenile court or family court in Stark County. I started as an intern in the juvenile division of the prosecutor's office, handling children's services cases, delinquency cases, and unruly cases. And that's when I decided that this was more than just a career for me, that it was a cause for me working with children. So I've continued in that type situation or setting since I started my career. About 18 years ago, this position in juvenile court in Ashtabula County opened up for full-time magistrate. I applied for it and got it. And I was very excited because at the time I had one small child. Eventually the other one came along. But I was very excited because I was happy to bring my family back to my home, which was in Ashtabula County. It's a great place to raise children.
What prompted you to throw your hat into the ring?
Like I said, I started in this position 18 years ago. I knew that I always wanted to be a judge, and I thought this was a great opportunity for me to give back to my community, especially the community that I have always loved. So when this position came open, which I knew at some point it would, I knew I would be running for this position. And I frankly have been groomed for it since I started working here. I think I'm the right person for the job. I've been groomed and trained for this position for several years. I work very well with the service providers that we currently have, and we are working very hard to get more service providers for our children and families within Ashtabula County. I work hard for Ashtabula County. I believe in this county, and I believe what we can do to help people, families, and children in this county. And I think I'm the person you should vote for on May 6th.